Will show up. Hey, there we go. Welcome everybody. I gotta fix something real quick because my Discord audio is not showing up on my headphones. But yes, we are playing Crash Bandicoot 3 on N. Sane Trilogy on PC. Hopefully this should be good. I just need to fix something in my settings real quick. Here. Hope this isn't gonna be loud.
August 12th.
Oops. It is not August 12th, by the way. And as you can turn my game capture off, I'm not using it. Anyway, so as you can hear, I have modded the music for this game to be the original, but most tracks will have the uncompressed version, the pre-console mix version of the music, if it is able to, which is cool. So we'll get to hear kind of like newish kind of thing. So it's cool. And also I just feel like the music works better in the original, even though I like the N. Sane Trilogy remixes. I think they're pretty good and faithful. So let me alright. Oh shit. Also I gotta click on the freaking screen here. So we're gonna start a new game on Crash 3 and here we go. Also, this is 108%. Yes, 108. All the relics. I'm gonna try to get all the platinum relics. So also, why is this cutscenes like so dark? Like the lighting just feels dark, and I didn't like turn down the brightness or anything.
Ooga is free.
Also, I plugged in my PS2 to my other TV I have in my room in the closet, and it's cool seeing just how well animated these cutscenes are compared to the PS1 version. And also, it's just also nostalgic. I need to turn up my... I can't do anything right now.
Great Uka Uka. It was that infernal bandicoot.
Just wait till Uka Uka stops talking here.
I sent you simple instructions to follow, but you lost the gems.
God, I can like quote this cutscene like verbatim.
And I have lost my patience. There is now no other power source left on this planet. I know we've had a few unfortunate setbacks. And failed. But since your bumbling has managed to set me free, I am feeling generous. There is still a way to amass the power needed to enslave this miserable planet. And this time, the great Uka Uka will make...
Although I will say I do like in the original version how Entropy walks up from behind there. That works out better.
Evil twin brother, Uka Uka, has been freed from his underground prison. Long ago, I locked him there to protect the world from his malice. Now, free.
So I love the Easter eggs in this shot.
He must be stopped.
Let's go. So why is Pola coming? In the original, he just stops right there.
Children, Uka Uka and Vortex plan to use this time-twisting machine to gather crystals that lay scattered across time. I have brought you here to recover the crystals before they do. To open the time portal, simply stand on a button.
What's the sound mixing in this cutscene, man?
Good luck.
Barely hear Aku Aku. Hope the audio's fine on everyone else's end. It looks okay from my readings I'm getting, so we'll figure that out here in a second. Actually, might. Yeah, that sounds a lot better. Anyway, so welcome to the Warp Room. It's probably my favorite Crash hub. I like... No, I like Crash 2's more. I can't decide, but... this hub room's very nostalgic to me, so... Also, we have this platform, but I'm not going to use that yet. Also, we are running at a smooth 60 FPS right now, which is amazing. I'm glad I got this right. This took me a long time, like a whole night to like freaking set up, get 60 FPS, because it would not want to do it for me to like configure some of my graphic card settings, so. Hang on. I gotta pause again. So it won't let me do this. Alright, so I'm going to make a save here. We can interact with, not that, with Coco. Yeah, she'll join us, even though she's going to join us automatically on some of the levels, but just gets her out of the way. But I love all the little things you can do with this. Anyway, let us start the game with Toad Village. A great intro level. I think Turtle Woods is still my favorite intro level.
Crash, crash, crash. Why must you always muck in my mud? Oh, look! I have a mask helping me, too. We will find out which one is more powerful soon enough.
I like how the originals looked, honestly, like the backgrounds of it. Of those cutscenes. But, it's so good. Alright, welcome to the medieval. God, I have to get used to the Insane Trilogy physics, because, I was playing the original PS1 version on my PS2. I guess I could go into my history, I guess. So we were big fans of Crash Bandicoot from CTR and stuff, and Crash 2, we owned Crash 2 as well. I think we either rented this game or, no, we bought it from Hollywood Video, because you could actually buy games there too. Like on Hollywood Video, man. Like, maybe next time I'll show my disc, but like I have my Crash 3 disc, and it's like beaten up to hell and scratched up to hell, and like it's like holy shit! I've never seen a disc more beaten up than that one. Even has a freaking crack in it that was mended with like freaking super tape or some shit. I forget what kind of tape it is, but like it is yeah, it's taped back together. And I thought it was broken for a bit because it wouldn't really work with my PlayStation 1 for the longest time. But then recently I put it in my PS2 just to, just for a kick. and come to find out that it's working like it's never been touched before. So I have no idea why, but PS1 discs are just like the most durable discs I've ever seen for any console. Like, I don't know if there's any durable disc stories you guys have out there, or like, or anything like that. Please let me know, because like, goddamn, PS1 discs are way too strong sometimes. But I appreciate it because they actually last freaking 20 years, no problem. Which, you know, can't say that for some other game, some other game discs. I know a bunch of GameCube game discs that I know don't work anymore. There's the crash dance, of course. Alright, so that's level 1 done. I am going to go to level 4, just because I have 2 Aku Aku masks, and the next 2 stages, the other 3 stages actually of this area don't let you have invincible Aku Aku if you get 3 of them, so I'm gonna take my leveled up masks and just go for it. We got Dinosaur. I am a Stegosaurus. This is a really cool pre-console mix. I haven't heard a lot of these pre-console mixes before, so it's really refreshing to hear. And they're pretty close. They're a lot closer to the original. I really did like the Boneyard themes, even though it was very minimalistic. Oh. Ah, we can go crazy already. Let's go. Also, I'm using a PS5 controller, which feels really good. There we go. Why do I have level 1? I thought I was going to go back to level 2. Oh well. I got the bonus platform. Also, we couldn't, there's a red gem path we come back to later. Yeah, I've been playing this game a lot recently, so I was just like, you know, I might as well stream it so that I have it fresh in my mind and I can get some practice in, so I feel ready to take on the challenges this game has to offer. It starts out easy, but it will get a lot harder. I'd say Crash 2 is probably overall more difficult than this game. But this game is the difficulty kind of lies within the time trials, not from the overall level design. I feel like the overall level design is a bit easier than the last 2 Crash games, which is good. I feel like it's a better balance of difficulty. Yeah, I played this game a lot on PlayStation 1. I don't know if we rented it a couple times through Hollywood Video or just straight out bought it. I know we had the box, like the blank Hollywood Video box. That just said the name of the game on it. And I really like the disc, the art on the disc for Crash 3. It looks really cool. Also really reminded me of the early 2000s. Oh, there's some frame stuttering there. Oh no! Crash!
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Vision mailed. I really have to go back and do that. Oh my god. Ugh.
Crash, Coco, if you have already retrieved a levels crystal, then you will find a floating clock when you enter for the second time. This floating clock activates.
Thank you for explaining time trials when I didn't want to do that already.
And the clock will start ticking. Race for the end to get the best time, but beware, some elements will change.
Some elements will change. Oh, okay. There we go. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? God, that is so embarrassing. I need a better sound effect than just vision mailed. God, that is so embarrassing. God, didn't we do this already? I'm having deja vu. So I had a pretty good day at work today. I sold about over $500 in plans, which gets me like an extra maybe like 50 bucks in the paycheck or something like that. I can't remember how the percentage works. And I just feel like I overall did just to help out a lot of people today as best as I possibly could. So feels like a very fulfilling today. I wasn't even supposed to work today. Like I took over for a coworker who couldn't quite make it in under the hours he was scheduled, so I traded him for to have tomorrow off instead, which worked out. It worked out a lot better than I thought, so I don't mind it. I have to work all weekend, but that's okay. I need to really get ready for too many games though, because I'm gonna be like, I don't want to be underprepared. You know, there's just a lot that's out of my hands sometimes. God, I'm so excited. Booyah. Booyah, Grandma. Alright, let's go. Ah. Come on, Stegosaurus, keep up. Oh, don't do what I did. That's a bad. There we go, jeez. Hey, how close that gets. Oh, got it. All right, now we're gonna do under pressure, pushing down on me. Swimming, yay! God, I like how the swimming controls are just fine. When you're doing the time trials, my hand starts to cramp up on this because you're constantly mashing spin and the X button to paddle forward. Hopefully it won't be too bad in 60 FPS though, so we will see. I don't know how the time trials are, like, I don't know if like it'll be harder or easier with time trials in 60 FPS. Because this feels overall faster, but I don't know if I don't know if it's easier because it doesn't count for your frames as much or something. I just don't know if something will be out of sync or fucked up with it. I really do like the underwater music. It's very calming. Also, like, I know this is like time travel, but like I never really got what period of time we were supposed to be in the underwater levels. Like I couldn't tell if it was like primordial sea or like ancient Atlantis. I'm feeling like it's supposed to be like Atlantis or something. Okay. Hey, Cheat Freak, thanks for joining by. On and off AFK. Hey, I'm having a good time. I hope you're having a good day, Cheat Freak. Good to hear from you. Sorry I can't be in voice call right now, but I know you probably have some things to do. Yeah, but like as I was saying before, I couldn't really pinpoint a point in time that this underwater stage is at. I'm thinking it's like mythical Atlantis because of this water jet ski thing featuring some of the background elements. But also got a lot of like primordial sea and like stuff like that. But there's like sharks and stuff. I mean, sharks have been around for like eons, but like, you know. I like how the sharks have been around for eons. It's like great scientific, you know, conclusion I've come to. Eels. But those Cortex bombs are like so annoying. Also, one thing that, well, okay, never mind. I was about to say one thing. Well, one thing that sort of sucks about this remake, at least with the rumble stuff, is that it's not constantly rumbling like it is in the original PS1 version. Like it rumbles when you shoot stuff, which is good, but like not like constantly. It's not like a jet. Like you feel like the jet's, you know, always active. I kind of like to take it slow here because I hate. It feels like you can't really see what's coming up in front of you too easily. But I'll be doing this stage immediately after because we're able to. If I'm able to do a time trial, you know, without the crash dash boots, like one of these levels or a vehicle level, then I'm gonna do it because I'm not, you know, it's not like I'm prevented from an easier time from doing it now as opposed to later. Oh, don't pull that. Oh, okay. He just pulled it out of his ass. Bum, 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 bum. I don't want to be Coco yet. I mean, I will be next level, but I'm going to do the time trial first. But I'm going to save just in case. Alright, first time trial is a go. Oh, hi, Tiny.
And Cortex want Tiny get crystals and bring them to big Colosseum in Rome. Crash! Leave them for Tiny, or Crash get crushed!
Okay. I'll consider it. Alright, I'm gonna get the Aku before. Wait, will it the... Oh yeah, he gets rid of it. Never mind. That was pointless, but that's okay. Alright. Just spam the spin attack and the kick button. We'll see if time trials are easier in 60 FPS. God, my hands are already starting to cramp up. Ah! And also in this thing, I gotta like move fast, but I also want to hit the time freezing boxes. Also, my controls lock up sometimes after dashing, which sucks. Go. Go, you piece of shit. Ah. Go. Go. Move up. Ah. I think it's 59 seconds or something. Go. I think we did it. I think that's a platinum. Let's go! Platinum! I'll put my initials because, hey, that's my name. Or my initials. There we go. Like, I've already gotten most of the achievements on a different file, so you won't be seeing those pop up on, like, Steam or something. Overall, that did feel a lot smoother to control. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna save. Because I got that platinum. Orient Express. Panda Express. I don't know. I like these levels a lot. Too bad there's only 2 of them. They're cute. And also like Pura. Or is it Pura or... I think it's Pura. And then like, I was thinking that like Zelda's like Pura or something. I forget. I don't even know how to pronounce this shit. I've always liked Pura. Especially in Crash Team Racing. It was always just so funny to me that the freaking tiger could... The quadruped tiger could drive a cart as well as a mutant tiger. Oh no! Yeah, if I miss a box, I have to kill myself because I can't turn around. I like the music here a lot too. Frame rate seems a bit choppy here, but overall it's not that bad. I don't know if it's my PC or just the level or something. I set max FPS to 60, so it shouldn't be that bad. It was just the way the tiger's animating, I don't know. Rawr. No! Ah, shit. Well, I'll grab the life so I don't waste it. Oh, I thought I was gonna slam into that wall. Whee! Where's our good tiger? Meow. Meow. God. Phone. Oh no, I left my phone over. Oh no, my phone's over here. All right, time for the time trial. Although I will be getting 10, I have to get 10 relics to get the yellow gem, so I'm gonna try to go for that as soon as possible. All right, go. So this can be kind of hard to control and hard to time your jumps with how fast you're going, so this could take a couple of attempts. I think the record's like 17 seconds for platinum. Ah, I was too soon jumping there. Maybe I can still get it without it. Oh yeah, I got it. No problem. Let's go. Oh yeah, you have to account for the freaking end there because it takes time. The timer doesn't stop until you hit that point. But I think we got it. There we go. Let's go. All right, what's next? Actually, if I turn on my auto save slot, that'd probably be a lot better. Nope, nope, nope. Almost did a bad. Alright, so I'm gonna... yeah. It's gonna go to level 5. Making waves. Oh yeah, I forgot I wasn't supposed to be Crash. Okay. Now I have to deal with the frickin' jet ski controls in the Insane version. I do not like these at all. I much prefer... this isn't like a hot take or anything, but a lot of people prefer the controls of the jet ski in the original, and I do too. It's nothing you can't get used to pretty quickly, but you're definitely gonna miss boxes like that, and also like restart time trials more than any other level type. And there's 5 of them. That's one thing I'm gonna knock Crash 3 for, is that it has, if there was, you know, points taken down for too many level types, it's this one with 5. There should not be 5 jet ski levels. Like, seriously. It is way too much. Especially with that some how big some of them are. I'm so glad I modded the music into this game, because it's... I mean, I'm not gonna say that the Insane Trilogy music is bad. It's just, you know, there's something that's timeless about the original, either pre-console mixes or the console soundtrack, so... I like it a lot. It's the nostalgia, like, definitely 100%. Ah! Fucker. I hit. It's so funny how she looks so pissed when you die in this stage to a bomb. It's like, she's like, it's like, what are you doing, you jackass? That should be it. Nice. Although now we're going to be forced into the first boss, which is Tiny. Fortunately, Coco cannot take on bosses except for one. Yay. Alright, let's just go straight into it.
Rash, Coco, stole the pretty crystals. Tiny, take them back in Gladiator Arena.
Oh boy. This is like the only time Cortex shows up before the final boss in a level. I love that motion he does, it's funny. I was gonna take a trident. Tiny's fairly simple, you just run away from him. And then spin when he, you know, pounds the trident into the ground. Oh my god, I love this music. I love this boss music. Also, can I get that? No! Shit! I was trying to get an Easter egg to show up. Alright. I love how the audience is just the scientist clones. It's funny. Although I do miss the crowd booing and stuff like that noises. I think they still have them, but they still have the crowd cheering. It's just like not as pronounced. I don't like that animation. I really like Tiny. He's probably one of my favorite Crash characters. I've been playing as him in CTR recently as I've been practicing. Probably seen my Twitter post for that. Can I get this thing to actually work? Oh, there they go. They're throwing cheese at me. Because, so that's like a developer shout out, I guess, to, well, at least the remake developer shout out. It's Vicarious Vision shouting out, the original Crash 3, you could stand there in the corner and none of the lions would, hit you when they come out. So they throw cheese at you now because you're actually cheesing the boss fight, which I really like. I think that's funny as hell. But this should be it for Tiny. He is very easy. The only hard part about that fight is the lions. And now we're trying to spin. And you can jump on him, yay! He also got power-ups. Supercharged body slam, so it's a more powerful body slam. And it's a lot quicker, too. So that's the first power-up, and we're done here. Not too bad. Oh.
Well done, children. By defeating Tiny, you have unlocked the gate to the next time travel area.
Yeah, I gotta check something.
Go back to the center of this time twister and save your progress if you wish. From there, you will see that the gate to the second time travel area is now open.
I guess Persona 3 Remake has been shown off. Hang on, I gotta check something. Because... where did they fucking show that? Oh, the Atlas, it got leaked. Persona Tactics? What the fuck? Hang on. The hell is going on? Sorry, I'm getting interrupted with this shit. Is accidentally Atlas accidentally revealed. Persona 5 Tactics and Persona 3 Remake. Hang on. Ah, no, I don't want that. Don't want music copyright shit. There'll definitely be a way we'll experience Persona 3. Cool. Cool shit. Although Persona 5 is a game that should probably just stop now. If I want to share my honest opinion, I like Persona 5. It is a very good game, and I will probably replay it a lot, but it does not need to be fucking 5 games. And that's what happened with Persona 4, so I'm not surprised, so. Alright. I'm gonna get some relics. Sorry for that brief intermission there.
Why must you continue to be a thorn in our side?
Who? What? Where was I? Oh, Tiny was a good fellow. He
He hated everyone and everything.
but a good heart nonetheless. Please be more reasonable with my minions next time.
Alright, let's see if I still got this. Should be able to get a gold. Yeah, I don't think unless I'm doing things absolutely perfectly, I'm not going to get a platinum. I think I need the crash dash for that. Yeah, I got a gold. That's fine for right now. Gold's kind of, well, I mean, Sapphire's bare minimum, but gold's like the next bare minimum. God, I wish it was save and everyone would put this in every goddamn time. We haven't gotten the gem or the crystal from there. I'm gonna do this first. Get 111. It was like 56 seconds in the original game or something. But it's gonna be a lot harder in this thing. Hold on a sec. Nope, not Steam. All right. Let's do this. Uh oh. Ah! Fucker. I think I need to make tighter turns here if I want to make it. Come on. I'm gonna skip this for now and get over here as fast as I can. I'm gonna skip the ramps that have the freaking that don't have boxes on it. Alright, that's a better timing. So I also should not be afraid to use my Aku Aku mask to take a hit. Oh my god, I hate the controls. Not gonna get a good time like that. Also, this is like more for the remake, but did anybody use R2 for acceleration? I use X because that's what I've been used to. I think R2 makes it easier to do some buttons and stuff like that, but like, I don't know, I'm just so used to Mario Kart and Crash Team Racing for acceleration. Bum 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 bum. Also, I love the death animation when you get hit by the guy in the boat. I'm not gonna show it, but like, it's funny as hell. Yeah, so recently I've been playing Breath of the Wild. Oh my god, that is something I'm never gonna stop doing. I keep saying Breath of the Wild when I mean Tears of the Kingdom. It's because it's not because they're similar, because I mean physics are the same, the game world is the same for the most part. There's different things going on. It's a good game, goddammit. It's just I can't get that freaking, after years of saying Breath of the Wild 2, I can't say its actual name. Yeah, I just got the Master Sword. I'm kind of exploring the outside regions. That was weird. And oh, then we might not have gotten it. That's a gold at the very least, but I know I can do better. If I hit that one box, probably would have gotten it. It's in every time. Why are the letters of my initials so far down the alphabet? Don't like it. First world problems, I guess. I don't know. I know I can get the platinum. What is the platinum, actually? It'll tell me on here. Oh, the platinum's 56. Oh, God. 56.23. Well, better start doing it. Only gonna get worse from here. Bum, bum, bum. Oh my god. I just feel like I'm cutting that way too close there. Oh, we're so close. Come on. I'm barely gonna make this. Oh, okay, we got it. Let's go. You know what? Ah. Ah. That's the classic. That's another platinum. Alright, I'm gonna go with Coco in the Boneyard because we can actually play as Coco in some of the Crash levels, which is cool. She doesn't handle any differently, which is good. Although this is gonna be hard to speed run like this. That tree was having like a physics fit over there. Ah. Whoa, okay, how did I not take damage there? I need a replay of that. Oh, get it. Go crazy. Oh, you know what? The patcher didn't fix the Aku Aku music, but that's okay. It's this one was pretty close to the original anyway, so I'm not gonna fault the mod for not doing its job on that. Those guys in the water there are creepy. Actually, probably better for him to get it because it will freeze time for me even if I don't hit it. So really you don't have to worry about hitting any boxes because the Stegosaurus will do it for you anyway. Yeah. Also, can you tell what I've been watching on YouTube lately? Or rewatching? Oh, okay. Visual glitch. No, what I wanted to do last time was... Yeah! I am 12 years old! Alright, so we have 5 relics. Which means we have this platform out here. So we have 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30 here, which are the bonus levels / alternate entries. I want to get to this one. We're gonna try to get 10 relics as soon as possible. We're gonna do another jet ski level. Get used to these because there's fucking 5 of them. And we're gonna do it. And it'll kill you. Alright. Starting off with the gem, of course. This is a good layout of the level too. The sunset is a really good aesthetic too. Or sunrise. I can't tell if it's sunset or sunrise. Twilight. That's the better. That's the better one. Or dusk. I don't know. Also volcanoes. Pianos. God, you can just tell what I've been watching lately from what I'm referencing. I'm that predictable. Nope, 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 nope. That stone structure looks like one of the rocks that fell from the sky and broke it. I need a counter for that. In Tears of the Kingdom. Oh my god. Ugh. Yeah. Freaking bombs are annoying. There we go. Those explosions are a lot more volatile in the original. So many tight formations here. And these guys go in and out. Oh, I didn't even... I don't even know how my hair's supposed to go. I don't even know anymore. Like, even the slightest tap, you'll go where you don't want to go. There we go, in between the bombs. I got one more. 99. There's a gem. And we good. Get in. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Okay. Let's okay. Let's go back and get the relic. This one is pretty hard from what I remember. Okay, nailed that one. Hopefully that saves me more time than it was worth. God, I hate the bombs. Bombs? Go, 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 go. Oh! They won't have to use that right away if I can help it. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Ah! Fuck you, bomb! God, now I'm gonna be down a couple seconds. No! Why is it so hard to get 2 boxes at once? God damn it. It's gonna be tight. Oh, man. Thought I had it. Is it like 36? It might be like 36. Ja. Ja. Alright, what's the relic time? Oh, display target time. Yeah, it's 36. Well, we did miss those boxes earlier. Really?
What are you doing?
Oh, shit. I wasn't in a good position. Okay, good, good, good. I got an itch. Ah! No. What the hell are you doing? Good, good, good. Get out of my way. Damn it. They put me behind again. Dude, I have to be perfect here. Or not. I can just restart. Nope, restart. This one is just as bad as Hot Cocoa in some ways. I don't know how I didn't clip that bomb there, but I'm gonna take it. Spread out, bomb, spread out. Go. Okay. Okay, good, 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 good. Gonna tank. Choose where wisely. You motherfucker! And that's the worst part about the longer levels, is that it takes a long time to have a perfect run again. Nope. Ah! Oh, now I can't take a hit when I want. Went too fast. No, I'm not gonna make it like that. Okay, there we go, there we go. Focusing. Let's go straight. Man, that was way too close. Perfect. All right, now we got 2. Go, 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 go. Please. Let's go. We can make it. We can do it. Oh, we did it. Let's go. Victory Coke. Victory Screech! Alright, so we are done with Ski Crazed. So I'm gonna move on to Warp Room number 2. Some of my favorite level themes in the entire game. Gee whiz. Harry, you're a wizard. I like the detail of the frogs having like the skull on the back. Their death animation when you touch them is really weird. I think it only happens with Crash though. Although the freaking morning sunrise here is just really good in terms of aesthetic. It pleases me aesthetically. Pop. Oops. Aye. Your sword. It didn't cut deep enough. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh my god, please. Please jump into the nitro. Do it! Do it! Do it! Let's go!
He tried it.
I love that. I love that. I don't know if that's a glitch or just something funny that happens just cause. Yeah, don't forget, don't hit that switch already. Or don't hit that switch before you do that. Is what I mean. I can't word very well today. Alright, here we go. Get plenty of extra lives from that one. I thought there was like nothing in that box for a second. Why didn't I set up all the nitro? Whoosh. And there we go. Bum, 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 bum. I'm gonna switch back to Crash. Now we're going to Ancient Arabia for Hang 'em High. It's probably one of my favorite level themes in the game. I love the intro here. Music's really good too. Music's one of my favorites in this level. It's like this idiot walks back and forth swinging his sword. It's like, I'm only gonna swing my sword in one way and then not the other way, because that's smart. Like a genie. Here we go! Ah! You go so fast on the monkey bars. Well, not monkey bars, but you know what I mean. Speaking of monkeys, those are what's carrying those pots there, which is weird. I think there's another one up here. Or maybe I missed it because I smacked the scorpion. I think I missed it. Nope. Oh, I thought I was gonna get hit. Bonus. Bounds round. The frames are dropping and I need to drop myself. Ah, that's close. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Nice. Usually sliding into the pot monkeys are a lot better than spinning into them. No, I got bottled. I got bottled like a genie. Just like a genie. Oh. I'm so stupid, man. That always freaks me out. Also, you can see the Wumpa fruit back there. And a yellow gem. How are we gonna get to that? What's the deal with the yellow gem? There's all the boxes. Nice. We'll be back to Hang 'em High. And now we have one of my most hated levels in the game, Hog Ride. Hog Rider! I only hate it because of the relic. It's probably the hardest motorcycle relic to get in the game. I'm gonna use the D-pad for it. No, no. Okay, I guess I'm gonna try to get the crystal. Gonna try to get the crystal and the box gem in one go, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Do you love how these levels look now? Move out of the way. I love Dingo's Diner as well. I love how the cars will still keep hitting your bike after that. Alright, now let's get the box. Gem. Not just, you know. Hello.
Mate, Dingodile's the name, and Uka and Cortex gave me orders to bring the crystal to them during the Ice Ages. So give me the goods and shove off, or I'll roast yous.
I love Dingodile. Alright, I want the box. What's in the box? I'm not gonna take the speed pads. Okay, that's fine. That's all the boxes. Sweet. Let's go. Okay, now to spend 2 hours on the frickin' platinum relic. I am not looking forward to that. We'll give it, you know, a good, you know, many attempts, but if it doesn't go anywhere for a bit, I'll probably come back. Actually, I'm gonna wait for these guys to move on ahead because that's a good strat usually, because they'll usually get in the way and ruin your time trials. Alright, I think that's good. Let's do this! So I remember how to do this. Nope, I don't remember how to do this. So basically what I'm trying to do is I need to use that boost pad and keep my boost throughout in the entire rest of the track. If I don't, I'm not getting the platinum relic. I'm gonna let these guys go ahead and then I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try again. This is probably the hardest, one of the hardest platinum relics in the game, honestly, and I don't know why I'm spending my time on it right now, but I mean, when I'm gotta do it at some point. Oh, I turned too late there, but I'm gonna keep going. God, I am like jamming down hard on the D-pad because that's how heavy it feels to turn. Yeah, man. Honestly, if I hit that car head on, I should just die immediately. Oh, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be even more fun in CTR when I do the platinum relics there. And yes, I did change my goal. I'm gonna do Crash 2 platinum relics. I'll probably put Crash 1 down there as well. But I want to do Crash 2 first because it's probably gonna be easier to do than Crash 1. Hope everyone's having a good night, by the way. Excited for many games that have been announced. Ah, God. This turning is so bad. Ah, I missed the box. That's okay. I don't care if I miss that box as long as I freaking keep this up. That is so stupid. I should be able to get through there. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. In case anybody is wondering what I'm doing, I'm letting the cars go ahead of me so they don't interrupt me during my time trial too much because they will just ruin it. Face right now is ridiculous. Oh my god. Oh please, let that be the platinum. That was a perfect run.
Ultra Combo!
Oh, let's go. That needs an initial. Woo! Good shit. That deserves a dance. That was the perfect run. Alright, time for Tomb. In the Tomb. Oh yeah, I can't get the box gem on this level. Not getting the purple gem first. We'll be back for that later. Because we cannot get the purple gem yet. This is one of my favorite level I love the Ancient Egypt level themes in this game. And the music's probably one of my favorites too. Oh god, almost got chomped. By the Nile croc. Yeah, so I'm not even gonna bother getting all the boxes here because I can't get all of them on this run. We're just gonna get the crystal and get out of here. So don't step into those lights because you will get shot with darts. I think it would be more booby traps in an ancient Egyptian tomb sphinx thing. I am gonna get this, however. Oh. Yeah, these are probably some of the hardest boxes to get normally. They're a pain in the time trial. Come on. Like how this guy just has an ancient Egyptian flamethrower. You know, the ancient Egyptian flamethrowers. They all had one. The pharaohs all had one. Yeah, sorry, I'm checking something. Where is it? Okay. To stage 10 Midnight Run, which is the last of the Tiger levels. Alright, Purah, let's go. This is a very nice looking level too. Rawr. Dragon rawr. This is a weird looking like dragon. I don't even know if they're like supposed to be like real ones or like made out of paper. But they probably are. Oh no. Nope, nope. I like how they stop running if they die if we die. Okay, I should probably not hold the run button there when I do the time trial for this. Oh god. Ah! Oh god, this guy was always hard to get around. Not anymore though. He used to be as a kid. Whee! Now I have to fight Dingodile, I believe. Sweet. Alright. One of my favorite boss fights.
Right. Now you've gone and done it. Them crystals are mine.
Oh, that's a lot easier in this version.
Break out the butter. I'm gonna make toast.
Oh. Oh god, those explosion effects don't look very good. Alright, I did that the normal way, and I'm gonna show the easier way next time. There we go. Do a spin, slide, jump, and you can get over the crystals, no problem. Oh god! I wasn't paying attention. I can't remember the last time I died to Dingodile, actually. I thought his phase for shooting stuff would go on a lot longer. Man, that did not last long at all.
No worries. You'll soon be up against much worse.
I like how his eyes Yay, double jump. Let's go. All right. You've also unlocked warp area number 3, but I'm going to go back and get some relics so we can go get the yellow gem at Hang 'em High. Starting off with Midnight Run. Ow. You fail.
Well, haven't we gotten far for a pair of fuzzy marsupials?
Mr. Entropy.
Tropy, master of time and the creator of the very time twister machine you see before you. Uka Uka and Dr. Cortex have sent me to end this little charade, so you won't be leaving my area with the crystals. I swear it.
Very threatening. I really like Entropy. His design's really cool. Though I can't tell if he's like a human or a machine. Alright, go, go, go! Missed one box. I missed another. I'm probably gonna start. Right? Okay, wow, even cost me a normal life there. Go, 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 go. Oh, I missed. What the fuck? I think the time is either 18 seconds or like 19 seconds or something of the sort. I gotta remember when I need to slow down. I'm definitely not making it with this time. That's like that's a sapphire. It's like, I don't even know if that's a gold. It is a gold. Damn. Ah. Ah. Alright, let's try that again. I gotta remember to like slow down sometimes to get the boxes and then speed back up. Oh. It's the control is so weird in this version sometimes. Or that can happen. Okay.
What are you doing?
Okay, okay, fine game, sure. Sure. Just run on top of it and don't. Oh, camera. This might be it, though. I think that's it. That's just about as fast as the last run. Well, the Orient Express. There we go. All right. So how many relics is that? 8. Probably do one for Gee Whiz. Like the squishy sound the frog makes. Whoa. That was weird. God, we're on to really weird things. Oh. Well, okay. I probably should have got the Aku Aku mask first and then... Ah, whatever. I just need a gold anyway. Jump into Nitro. Do what, you coward. He did it! Oh my god, he did it! I heard the sound. He's destined to hit that box. Ah. Ah. We do Hang 'em High, I guess. And then we can go get the Hang 'em High, gem. The thing that only starts right here. Get rid of this asshole. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. God, it's so crazy. Ah! It's so funny. Even 60 FPS makes it better. That's not bad for a gold. But, eh. Alright, let's go back to Hang 'em High in a different way. That's 10. And I'll be holding off on most relics until I get the Crash Dash. Oh, this one didn't. Oh, and wait, no, this is pre-console mix. Never mind. God, I love this. This is one of my favorite music tracks in the game. And we got the yellow gem. Mission complete. Ooh, okay. Sorry, too many games tweet about something I'm interested in. Alright, so we got everything here, so we can move on to the next warp room. We got the yellow gem, but I don't think we have any... Oh, I know where the yellow gem's used. It's the next area here. I like to get that out of the way early because the first level of section 3 here is Dynamite, and it needs the yellow gem to get the box gem. And we'll test our double jumping abilities. Also, the weird primordial crash fish. Freaky. He got up out of the ocean and chose violence. Like how his shorts are the fins. Alright, step on the platform here. We'll have to do some backtracking later, too. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, oh. Ah, I burned my ass. This guy's freaked me out. Oh, come on! Yeah, I'm gonna die on this level a lot. Oh, get it. Oh, whoa, God. More. No, that's a Triceratops. But then why did I say I'm a Stegosaurus? Oh my god, I'm such a fucking idiot. I don't know dinosaurs. Are they even real? No, I'm just kidding. Alright. Alternate path is complete, but we have secrets. Double jump over these, and we got 5 lives. Oh, I have to go back because I didn't get all the boxes. Oh, God, I hate this angle. God, I didn't see him there. Oh, we're back here. Nope. Wow, wow. Don't know why I spun into that. What the? Jeez. Yeah, I played this game a lot, even though my deaths wouldn't tell you otherwise. Just when you're running towards the camera, the favorability of you reacting to it is not very high, so. I should have hit that box. The extra lives do not respawn, sadly. I'm gonna go around. Alright, I'm ready for him this time. I see you, bitch. Oh! Almost got jumped by his friend there. It's like, holy shit. Yoshi! I missed you, Yoshi. You look different. And don't you... Where's your big nose? It's copyright free, Yoshi. Oh no! No, he's just that one dinosaur character from Tekken, the Tekken 2 or 3. It's like the only, well, there's another time in the game where you ride this guy, but his control is so smooth. Definitely feels like you're riding Yoshi, except there's no flutter jump. Well, then it's just like Super Mario World Yoshi, not any Yoshi after that point. Alright, we got all the boxes, we can head back now. I just need to get a checkpoint box and I will feel relieved. And we're here. Can't take him past this point. There was a glitch in the original Crash 3 that where he would actually stay there after you got off of him in the original. So there's a glitch where you could actually like ground pound and get him past the point where he's supposed to let you off and take him with you throughout the rest of the stage. I need to do that in my PS2 version. I don't know if I think the bonus stage counts as a checkpoint mark, so I think we're good. God, it's so satisfying doing that and getting a bunch of Wumpa fruit. Big F, I have not had the Wumpa fruit flavored G Fuel that they have at work. And I forget, because I've asked so many people, like, what does it taste like? And I've gotten, like, mango, apple, and orange. So, like, I don't know. I'll have to try it. Alright. We're good. There we go. And I didn't miss it this time. Yeah, it's just pull it out of your ass, you know. The best storage spot. However, there is another secret in that stage that I'm going to go back and do right now. And it's not very clear on how you do this in-game, but I know it, so... We have to go back to the yellow gem path. Oh, bullshit. Oh. It's not like I need him anyway for this. Oh. No! I got eaten by my past primordial self. Rip and Crash. What the? Let me out! Let me out! How did I not burn my ass on that? Alright, it's coming up here. Whoa! Speaking of coming up. Alright. Right on this chase here. Alright, the second one. Get up. Get killed by it. It takes you to a secret level. Who the hell is supposed to figure that out? Alright. So I'm gonna do the time trial and the regular... There's a gem at the end of the pathway. There's no boxes, so I'm just gonna do the gem and time trial and all one. I forget what the platinum for this is, but fun fact, in the original Crash 3 NTSC version, this level's time trial was glitched, where it acted like Dynamite's time trial or relic record, the time you need for to beat Dynamite with a platinum relic, into this level because it wasn't coded properly. So basically, you were guaranteed a platinum relic every time you attempted the time trial for this one. In the original, they fixed it in this one, obviously, and the PAL version too. But I think that's an easy clap. Let's go, all in one.
Ultra Combo!
Ah. Oh. My microphone. T. Oh, I think I got that. I mixed up my last and middle name. Oops. I think I got the gist of it. Hope my microphone's coming through okay. And I hope it's not clipping either, so I'll figure that out later. Okay. So we are done with all the dinosaur levels, I think. Besides the relic, but... that level was called Aegopus Rex. Alright, now we got Deep Trouble. We have 2 levels in a row here where we can earn colored gems if we do things right, and this is one of them. Another swimming level. Thankfully they start us off with one of these here. Oh, actually there's a nitro detonator, so I don't need to attack those. Thankfully. I forgot how short Crash 3 is gonna be. Like, because I know my Crash 2 playthrough on stream from last year, that only took 2 sessions to do. And barely even 2 sessions at that. This one might be the same. I know some relics are probably gonna give me... it'd probably be more... probably at least be 3 with the relics. But at least we can move the CTR after that, so I'm not gonna be too upset. We'll be back down there later. We have to backtrack in a swimming level. Smack the eel in the face. Sneak by there. That's what you gotta do for the time trial. So this thing is constantly moving forward, so you have to kind of pay attention to that. Alright, now we gotta head back. If I can hold on to this, it would be great. Oh, okay. Never mind. I love how peaceful these levels are. Alright. All you have to do to activate TNT underwater is just touch it. There we go, and now we have a new path. And a checkpoint with more boxes. Oh, it begins. Are we touching a lot of nitro here by accident? I was gonna get eaten by that shark. Oh, okay. Yeah, careful around that. Damn it. Okay, this is a tough one. There we go. Perfect. And red gem. Now I can go back to Boneyard. Oh, hello. Who is it?
It is I, the cheetah.
Hey, you're here.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm back. How's it going? How you been doing, buddy?
It's been doing pretty good. We've gotten we're like at the halfway point of Crash 3. Like, might be able to get everything done. Well, not everything, but just like a good majority of it done here. Let me see if my computer will let me also stream to you the gameplay without.
I'm sure it'll probably be fine.
I'm just gonna lower the resolution and frame rate on your end.
Doesn't bother me any. Really, I'm just kind of trying to see what you're up to anyway.
Yep. So we are in the third area of Crash 3. Third area shit stuff. We're doing pretty good collecting relics and gems. So I'm pretty happy with myself.
Yeah,
I got some platinum relics.
I've had this game. I've had the PC version of this game forever, and I still haven't really played it very much.
Oh, that's very good.
Yeah, I picked it up during was it like a Humble monthly, like the first Humble choice maybe.
Yeah. Did it come with Spyro and a Call of Duty game?
Yeah, it came with Spyro, some COD game, and then Crash. I was like,
yep.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's like the first one I'll sign up for.
That's how I bought that's how I bought this on Steam. So
same here, buddy.
Yep.
That was probably before we met, but both had the same wavelength, alright?
Yeah. And at that point I already had Crash Insane and Spyro Reignited Trilogy on my PS4. But I was like, it's like $10 with a Call of Duty game that I'm probably gonna give to somebody else because I don't play COD. Oh yeah, for $10?
Yep.
That's an amazing deal.
Yeah, I think I kept it for the rest of that month, and then the month after that they had Shenmue in there, and I was like, alright, I'll stick around for Shenmue. And then I dropped it after that. But like, man, that was like the best Humble monthly they did probably.
Yeah. Alright, so this level is where we're gonna get the purple gem from.
I'll turn my TV volume down so you're not hearing the Great Fairy moaning into the stream.
What
freaking Great Fairy.
What Zelda game are you playing?
Did you hear that news story, by the way?
What?
Some dude in his apartment got yelled at for playing pornography by the people. It was actually the Great Fairy in Zelda.
What? Oh, that's
that
fucked up.
Actually happened.
Oh my God.
That actually happened. I can't believe it.
Oh, why? Well, what I'm wondering is like, why is his TV that loud?
He was in an
first
apartment
place.
building, so realistically, it was probably just the neighbor being an asshole.
Yeah. Well, still, it's like I don't think it could be that loud at a decent volume.
It's pretty funny.
So how I'm getting the purple gem in this stage is I have to make it to a certain point without dying, and then I can get on a platform that'll take me to the area with the purple gem. So, and I got this game, well, it sometimes drops a few frames here and there, but it's mostly 60 FPS, and I had to configure that. I spent the whole night configuring that to make sure this monitor could run it at 60 FPS, but I just turned on G-Sync and stuff like that, and it seemed to work okay.
I mean, I have a much weaker computer, and my copy of the game runs at 60, but I'm also not trying to stream it, so...
Yeah. Well, oh shit. I didn't realize where I was standing. Alright, here's the death platform. But, I wasn't even, like, streaming it yet. I was just trying to get it to run at 60 first, and then see what would happen if I
Oh, you're having trouble getting it to run at 60? That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
had to mess with my, I had to mess with my Intel graphics card settings.
Intel graphics?
Or NVIDIA, sorry. I'm dumb.
Yeah. I was gonna say Intel, you're on the ARC stuff? I'm like, oh,
no,
okay.
I'm not on,
that explains a lot.
No, I'm not on ARC. No, I've seen those graphics cards, they don't look very appealing to me.
Yeah, they're a little bit, what's the word? Bad?
Yeah.
No offense to Intel, I hope that they start doing better, honestly. Like,
yeah.
NVIDIA competition, because God, they're like awful.
Right.
NVIDIA, like, needs competition in order
The only
to
thing
not...
I see people buy all the time from them is the processors.
Yeah, well, I mean, both Intel and AMD are kind of in the same boat right now in terms of which one's better than each other. It's like, it's kind of all up in the air at the moment.
By the way, I'm killing myself on this part because I got the gem and it stays with me. So I'm just gonna get the rest of the boxes while I do this.
Ah, smart.
Yes. Just save some time.
I'm still obsessively playing Tears of the Kingdom, even though I beat it.
I mean, me too. I just got the Master Sword yesterday.
Nice. I'm on my second playthrough, and I thought it would be fun to not do any of the dungeons and not collect any, any extras.
Without...
I'm currently, oh god.
Without spoiling the game, are you able to not do any of the dungeons and finish the game?
You can do that, yeah.
So what do you have to do in order to get to,
all 4 bosses at the same time.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
But, oh, do you have to... Hang on. Do you have to fight them towards the end of the game all at once?
It's a boss gauntlet. You fight all
really?
of them at the same time. But the boss gauntlet is you're fighting all 4 of them at the same time.
At the same time?
Yeah, basically.
I only know 2 of them.
It's pretty rough.
Oh my god, especially the Rito one. Oh my god.
At least I believe that's how it works. I haven't done it myself yet, but
like, what do you have to do in order to progress to the end of the game? What is required? But that you can spoil. Not spoil.
Let me think here. Let me look up the speed run, and I'll tell you what happened.
I know the speed run's like an hour or something.
Yeah.
But I thought that involved the dungeons.
I don't think it does, but...
Well, I know there's all dungeons %, I guess, but...
Yeah.
I guess I'll finish off this section of the... Oh god, I gotta do the thing for this too. I'll finish off this section and then go back and get some gems that I can get with the newly acquired colored gems that I've gotten. So weird they have 2 colored gem levels right in a row. Alright. Trying to get the box gem and the race at the same time. Yeah, I hate the motorcycle stages, and earlier on the first motorcycle stage, I actually got the platinum relic without too many attempts, and that's probably one of my hardest ones to do in this game. So I'm pretty proud of myself because I remember playing that in the Switch version trying to get the platinum relic, and it took me freaking forever to get that perfect run down.
Okay, it looks like the speedrun clips through past the boss rush.
Okay.
That's interesting.
But what are main objectives that you have to do in order to get to the end of the game?
I think nothing.
Well, where do you go to finish the game? Is it the pit around Hyrule Castle?
Yeah, yeah. You dive down there, and you have to like. There's like an enemy gauntlet of like Lizalfos and a whole bunch of other stuff you have to deal with.
Okay.
I think there's a Lionel in there somewhere you have to deal with.
Okay.
It's basically just like if you're good, I guess you could do it, but like you really have to be really good.
But is
and
it
by really good? I mean probably like at least my level or higher.
Yeah.
That seems tough even for me though. At
probably
4 hearts.
would you say harder than just going straight for it in Breath of the Wild?
Definitely harder than that. Yeah.
Yeah. And they definitely guide you around a lot more. Like I mean, it's not even like they force you or anything like that. It's like they definitely have more of a direction that they give you in this game compared to Breath of the Wild. Yeah, got the box gem and the crystal.
Definitely more difficult for sure. I believe the first. I think they have you fight Colgera first, and then it might be the other 3. I can't really. I'm not sure.
I've only beaten Rito and Gerudo already, so I don't know the other ones. The Gibdos are pretty creepy. Although they didn't do that.
Apparently it's possible to do it even without getting the paraglider from Pura.
Really?
Yeah.
So how do you then how do you survive the fall down the pit?
Do some silly stuff to survive it.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna attempt to get the Platinum Relic on Road Crash. Wish me luck, because these motorcycle stages are really hard to get them.
I thought it was multiple bosses at once, but it looks like it's just Colgera.
But don't say the name of the bosses.
Then the water area boss, the desert area boss, and then last is the
Death Mountain.
Wait, no. Let me think here. Let me go through here. Oh no, it is. It might be a different order every time then, it looks like. Either way, it's like the 4 bosses, and then there's actually a 5th boss as well that you fight.
I don't want to know what that is.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about that at all, because it's a spoiler. But it's not like... it's something you fight... It's something else you would normally fight during the course of the quest line.
Okay.
They make you fight Phantom Ganon as well.
That makes sense. But he's pretty easy, honestly, now.
And then after that, you get to do the normal Ganondorf boss fight that you would normally get at the end.
Yep.
And then if you don't have the Master Sword, because of the thing that happens at the end of the game, you get the Master Sword as part of the thing that happens at the end of the game. It's like part of the, yeah. And
I was kind of expecting you to say there's a bad ending.
No, there's not. Because of what happens during the finale, quote so to speak, you will get the Master Sword as part of that thing to fight the thing that you're going to fight. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
There is I don't know if you've beat the game yet, but...
No, I have not. I told you I only did Gerudo and Rito so far.
I'm actually doing I beat the game on my other file and got all the shrines on that file. I didn't get all kinds of Korok seeds, though. But I switched to another file, and this time I've banned the use of the air bike. I'm going through the game without using any, like broken flying.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that next time, but I just want to get some stuff done. I made a green goblin. I made a green goblin glider, which is pretty funny.
Yeah, that thing's just like a worse air bike. But you know, the air bike is like broken. It's like way too easy to just go anywhere with it. It costs like nothing, and it's like super easy to make. So it's just like, I don't know, I banned the air bike. I also banned duplication glitches as well. But
yeah.
I updated by mistake at some point anyway to the newest version. So the only duplication glitch I have is that one where you have to like go
the arrows.
And the arrows trick.
I didn't update my game yet because I want to get all the dragon parts because those are hard to get and you need a lot of them.
There's a really good video on YouTube by Austin John that shows the paths for the dragons.
Yeah.
It can be really easy to hunt down your dragons. He also explains the mechanic. The mechanic is basically they have a 10-minute in-game time cooldown, so as long as you're not paused or something, you can just like wait 10 minutes, collect your thing. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could just like stick Link on one of the spikes of the dragon that you want to collect stuff. Give him like whatever elemental like immunity you need to not ever get hit by the elements from the dragon.
Yeah.
And then just stick yourself onto his spike, shoot him, get the thing, wait 10 minutes, shoot him, get the thing, wait 10 minutes, you know, etc.
Yeah.
Because you could just stick yourself on a dragon spike and you'll ride around on the dragon until it's recharged.
Yeah.
So that said, it's probably better to just go from dragon to dragon to dragon, because by the time you've gotten all four,
you just
the first one will be recharged again. So
you just maximize the time you're getting things.
Right. Yeah. Because each dragon has its own cooldown. It's not a 10-minute cooldown for all dragons. It's a 10-minute cooldown per dragon.
Yeah.
So like if you get something from Farosh, you can then go to Dinral and get something, and then you can go to Nadra and get something. And by the time you've gotten to that and then the Light Dragon, by the time you've gotten all of those, chances are Farosh will be ready again already. So you could just like go from dragon to dragon to dragon if you really want to. Those spikes that you get from the backs of the dragons are actually really good hammers.
Really?
Yeah, they make for some really good hammers. I didn't realize that my first playthrough at all. Like, I'm still like learning things about the game constantly. It's like
me too.
Anyway, on my second playthrough, I went through all of the. I have gone through the entire game so far, only upgrading stamina. I have not upgraded my hearts at all, except for the one heart I got from doing one dungeon. So I have exactly.
So no 3-heart run.
Yeah, well, there's no such thing as a 3-heart run in this game because it makes you.
Oh, that's yeah. You know what? That's true.
Island.
That's right. I forgot about that.
So at this point, I'm like, I'll take 3 hearts, but I'm not going to spend my light orbs on.
Technically, you can make it a 3-heart run if you go to the demon statue.
Yeah, but you can't go to the demon statue until you've completed a dungeon.
Okay, true enough.
So it's like
no. Hole.
Rough.
That's gonna kill my time.
Basically, they've killed the idea of a 3-heart run, but realistically, 3-heart, 4-heart, it's all the same thing. Stuff one-shots you sometimes. That's just how it goes.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get one shot. Like that's not a question.
Yeah. So yeah, the only dungeon I've done on this file so far is I did the Rito dungeon, but I think I'm gonna go do Gerudo next.
That's my order. That's what I went so far as Rito, Gerudo. I was gonna go Gerudo first, but like they kind of wanted me to go towards Rito, and you kind of got good stuff going that way first anyway. Stuff to help you explore later.
The thing is with this is I've come to this conclusion after playing through the game once. You have to go to Hebra at least once, no matter what, to talk to the Lucky Clover Gazette people if you want to get the Great Fairy at any point.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's why I was like, I was so confused starting out because it's like, how do I get the Great Fairy? It seems like you have to go really out of your way for it, and it's like you kind of do in a way, but.
I didn't mean to turn your Crash stream into a Zelda stream, by the way, but you know.
Oh no, you're fine. I wanted to talk about it too, but I mean, at some point we're going to have to talk about something else doing these Platinum Relic runs because there might be a lot of retries.
Yeah, that's fine. But anyway, so basically, yeah, the Hebra, you have to go to Hebra and talk to the Lucky Clover Gazette at some point, no matter what. And that's just really annoying because it means that there's a single choke point for a whole bunch of quest lines.
Yeah. And Hebra's a pretty big region too to get over there.
Yeah, it's a little bit obtuse to make your way there, like without. Like,
oh, you asshole!
Out of your way there to do it, right?
Yeah.
So. I did on my first playthrough. I didn't go to Hebra until after I did 2 whole dungeons.
Wow. And you're probably like, what the hell's going on?
I was trying to figure out the Great Fairy stuff for a while, and I was like, well, they keep telling me about the Lucky Clover Gazette. Clearly, that's the choke point, but I haven't gone, and I don't plan on it. So, I'll just MLG strats everything, and I did. Because like I played so much Breath of the Wild, I was one of those people who could like, on the Great Plateau in Master Mode, block death a gold Lionel while naked, wearing only a pot lid.
Yeah, I can do gold. I can do gold Lionels no problem now. So I feel very very experienced playing this game, and then also not when they humble you with the whole building thing. That's definitely not a Platinum Relic run. It's like a gold probably. Yeah.
I think in general though, I like Tears of the. It's funny because some people are like, "Oh, Tears of the Kingdom is like a replacement for Breath of the Wild," and I think
no, it's not.
I think
It's
that's a
not-
very bad take, actually. I think that both of these games are fantastic in their own ways, but Tears of the Kingdom is so much more focused on different things than Breath of the Wild was. In particular, just like this is like, hey, you get to revisit Hyrule from the last game, but that's like just like that's not like the premise. That's not like important about it, you know?
Yeah.
This is just that just happens to be the case. I don't know. I feel like that's like one of the takes I keep seeing is that people are like, "Oh, Breath of the Wild is like a tech demo or something." I'm like, that's ridiculous. You're just wrong.
No, not at all.
Like, these games play completely differently in some ways. There's like, sure, the combat system is like
You
the same.
you get around in completely different ways. Like there's ways that you can get around that are the same, but you can use completely different ways in the other games.
Yeah, pretty much.
I should have let these guys go ahead of me, because like what I like to do on the motorcycle stages is like wait a bit for the cars to go ahead of me, and then do the time trial so they're not bumping me out of the way of things, or not bumping me backwards like this guy right here. So I might do that next time if I fail. Also, if I go through the middle here, it won't slow me down.
Seems a little rough.
Yeah, the turning is very heavy, and does not feel good to turn in this game, especially when you're
Looks
boosting.
pretty clunky.
It
Yeah.
is. This is true for the original as well,
They were just faithful. That's all.
right?
If anything, this is probably better than the original.
A little bit, a little bit. I think the motorcycle levels are a bit harder in this one, just cause, well, at least the platinum time trial. Like actually completing is no issue. Like that's gonna cost me some time. Yeah, because like I can boost here for like a little bit, but then I have to immediately drop it, or else this sharp turn will like completely kill my speed.
Right.
I have to kind of tap the gas a bit too. I try to
Sounds
take
like Sonic Adventure 2 strats.
a little bit, except you don't like slide all over the place when you let go of the gas once.
Yeah.
I hate that turn. Oh, that you asshole. Okay, that's gonna ruin it. I might let them go ahead of me for a little bit. Also, the license plate say 96 to 17, which was the Crash one came out in 96, and then Crash Insane Trilogy came out in 2017. That's a nice little reference.
Nice little detail. These games are really good. It's a shame that Activision didn't really like learn anything from making these. Like that, you could just sell a single player game and it will sell well, and that's it.
Yeah, I know. It's like
why can't they just take that to heart and be like, oh, well, if we just make good games, people will buy them.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
they don't. Then what they do is they try to over monetize them too. On top of that, and
no,
it
makes me really sad about the Crash Team Racing remake, because it's a good game like underneath it, but it's like
it was so fucked up what they did with that game, by the way.
Yeah,
when they
it
like
was.
released it to the reviewers without any microtransactions or anything.
Yeah, it did have
and
microtransactions for like 2 months.
Yeah, and then after it came out, they're like, "Oh, we're gonna ruin it."
Yeah. And the big problem was, even during the time where they didn't have microtransactions, the amount of in-game currency you got was completely unbalanced, and you'd barely get anything one time and then a lot the other time, and and then the way they had the shop switch out.
Remember Chocobo GP? Everybody flipped out about that. It's not really not the same company, but still, that was like a big thing. That's
bad.
That's gone.
I like how when like freaking and I don't hate the modern Final Fantasy games by any means. I know some people probably think I do, but I don't, because I'm gonna play 7 Remake at some point. But like people like to just forget all the shitty things Square does when they just show off Final Fantasy 16 or 7 Rebirth. And you know what's kind of stupid? Like I know it's not that bad, and it's just like, you know, it's still good, yeah. But it's just it's crazy to me that Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth is going to be on 2 PS5 discs. It's like can they not? It's either they really have a lot to put in the game, or they can't compress for shit. And I'm thinking they just can't compress for shit.
I just think that they're lazy. No,
I don't think it's laziness,
no, it's definitely laziness to some degree. Like they're just like, it costs us more to like develop the technology to do rapid speed compression and decompression on a disc without sacrificing severe loading time.
Yeah,
than it does us to just release 2 discs. because pressing a disc costs them basically not really anything at all. The only thing that really is annoying is that, you know, Sony is like, we have to like have a 2-disc case available as like an option now.
Yeah. Well, then also, what about how big is the digital version going to be too? Like,
oh well, you know, that's just stupid. Let's be real here though. Like console games have gotten like absolutely ridiculous, like absolutely ridiculous. The only ones that aren't are Nintendo's, and that's because the Switch literally cannot handle games that are too large. It just can't do it.
But even when they compress them, it's pretty impressive, honestly.
Oh yeah, a game like Tears of the Kingdom is like
It's what, like 17 gigs or something?
17 gigs or something like that. Yeah, it's like pretty small.
But it's just the amount of detail they can put in while compressing this stuff is really amazing, and I think
Nintendo is like world class at compression, though. For the record, they're like the best in the world when it comes to game data compression.
But it's not like because they want to; it's because they kind of have to at the same time. So it's not like, you know, you have to think about it that way. But it's still pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it's like it's good. It's just good to see that anyway, though. Like you should always be trying. Developers should be trying to make sure their games are as tightly like woven together as possible. But this is America, and in America, we underpay everyone and we overwork them, and the product suffers because of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how it works. These a lot of these American developed games are like that. I don't know why Square is Japanese and even they're having trouble with it. So I don't know. That might just be Square being bad at priorities, though.
What priorities? They just seem that they come up with things on the spot because they have like 17 million studios, I guess. Because they're freaking working on releasing Final Fantasy 16 and then 7 Rebirth, which are two insanely huge projects, and then they're also working on Kingdom Hearts 4, which is another one. Just like, oh my god, you got like 5 people working on this. You got one person working on 5 different games at the same time that come out within the span of 5 years that all need that amount of attention. It's just like sometimes I feel like Square definitely gets like the most like I feel like I'm bashing Square, and I don't want to do that because I know I like them too. They make good games.
I think that Square has definitely fallen off compared to a lot of other companies, but they're not as bad as say Konami, for example.
No, they're nothing like that.
People are like, here. Let me give an example of that. Konami announced recently, like Final Fantasy,
Metal Gear Solid 3,
the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake, and everybody's like, I'll believe that when I see it. That's what everybody is basically saying.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's the general consensus. Zero faith, like negative levels of faith. People are like actively like encouraging them to fail. In fact,
yeah,
that's the general sentiment. Right.
This came out of nowhere too.
Whereas with Final Fantasy and Square Enix, Final Fantasy VII Remake, everybody's like, oh, this is just kind of good. It's just like really, it's kind of like it's a little bit inflated the game's size, and they keep changing some things about Final Fantasy VII, and I'm not really sure how I feel about that. But like, it's fine. It's a video game, you know. Like people are like cautiously optimistic at least with that one.
But my thing with like 7 Remake is that like, it's gonna be good when I play it and stuff like that, and like I am enjoying the original Final Fantasy VII, but I feel like when I get to it and then they have like all the freaking mobile games coming out, all the supplementary material coming out with 7 Remake, it just feels like overwhelming and overblows. Like, why can't I just play a series of a couple of games like you proposed? You know, like maybe 1, 2, or 3 console games and get the whole story that way without having to freaking play, you know, Crisis Core Reunion and Ever Crisis, the mobile game, and stuff like that. It's like I shouldn't have to do that to enjoy the full story of the remake. I'm not saying you can't change anything about the story in the remake because that's what they're doing, but I shouldn't have to do all this stuff here just to get the full entire context. I think it's a little overblown and a little overhyped.
That too, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's just the case in general. I feel like a lot of people are complaining about that, but at least it's not as bad as like Konami, right?
It just feels like whenever Square announces or shows something, or the game gets released, everybody just forgives them for everything they've done and just starts sucking their dick.
Yeah, well, you know, that's how, I mean, honestly, like console gamers especially tend to do that a lot anyway.
It's just like, I'm not saying you should you know, like, I don't want to hate the company. I don't hate the company either. I just think people just need to chill out, you know, just kind of like get a reality check at logical times and realize some things.
For me, people
and then
who
still enjoy the game.
That reminds me a lot of like the Nintendo crowd with like the Pokemon games.
Yeah, even I had to step back and say like, hey, I'm not enjoying things as much as I used to. But I still, you know, they're not the worst thing in the world either. So I still enjoy playing them. But I know when I realize stuff, you know.
Yeah, for me, like I said, I mean, I've talked about my Pokemon experience before, but basically, I fell off of Pokemon completely after Gen 4. I got Pearl when I was like a teenager or whatever, and sure, I was like expecting it to be like, you know, like a good JRPG or whatever that I would be able to like have as an option to like help me through what's the word? Like, because I was like a depressed teenager, right? So I was hoping that it would be like a game to play to help me, like, you know, pass the time, basically, because there was a lot going on in my life at the time. It was so miserably boring that I put it down and started playing other things, and then I think Xenoblade Chronicles came out, and I was like, yes!
Oh, shit.
So...
Damn it, I know I could squeeze through those cars.
But yeah, Pokemon, like, felt, like, it was just... It was too much. It was basically like I was playing the same game as the Game Boy Advance game, and I was like, "This is too much of the same." They don't ever iterate or improve it enough, and I just kind of fell off of it after that. And for the record, like my first Pokemon game was like Fire Red, Leaf Green, and or Pokemon Sapphire and Emerald. Like both of the whole Gen 3 was my first introduction to Pokemon anyway. So it's like. I had a few of those games, but I got them all roughly at the same time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, that being the case, to me they were all just like, oh well, you know, they're all Pokemon games, but they're all similar because they're all in the same system. That's like how I thought about it. But then when one came out of DS, I was like, I expected it to improve, right? Because like every other thing did. Like compare Sonic Advance to Sonic Rush, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's a jump, right? Like, you're going from, like, purely sprites, like, pretty bad screen crunch to, hey, look at this, it's, like dual screen stuff, there's, like, full 3D action, there's, like, the touchscreen stylus, like, you know, minigame, whatever, like, the special stage, it's, like, faster, it's got, like, a different gameplay loop than from Sonic Advance did, it's got, like, this tricking system, it's, like, a whole different, like, improved thing compared to Sonic Advance, right? But then you look at Pokemon and it's just like, it looks a little bit like a pop-up book now.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
okay.
I still very much enjoy Gens 1 through 7.
I don't think that they're bad. I just think that they didn't innovate enough from one to another to like justify it.
At this point,
I feel the same way about I feel the same way about like other games that were at the same time doing the same sort of shit. Like, you know, like the Guitar Heroes didn't really iterate very well. The Tony Hawk games had this problem too.
Yeah.
I don't get me wrong, I liked American Wasteland still, but like I could tell that it was nowhere near as perfect as you know, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, right? Like, yeah. So like a lot of games had that problem. At least with American Wasteland, they are American Wasteland was like them iterating on the idea they had for Tony Hawk's Underground 1, you know? Whereas Underground 2 was just, let's just copy like Viva La Bam. Viva La Tony Hawk. It's basically what that game is. It's terrible. It's like terrible and like a, oh my god, this like makes me feel old kind of way. Trust me, if there's a Tony Hawk game to never revisit, it's that one. Never touch Underground 2
I don't even think I've really heard of that one.
Underground 2 is... Yeah, Underground 2, nobody talks about it for a reason. It's not that it's a bad game. In fact, it's actually, like, very good, technically. It's just... It's... The story is, like, so horrendously, like... It's like Jackass with skateboarding, you know? It's just not... It's, like, super dated, you know?
Yeah, I'm not gonna break my time. Nope. Oh, I can restart. Oh, it beat my... Oh no, it's just my second one. Can I restart? Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
I like her playing with
That's what I do when I don't have a good record that I want to save.
Yeah.
I used to do that as a kid too. Whenever like they had the initial, and it's like I don't want to waste my time for my initial. Just slap down A because no one's gonna give a shit.
But that's basically what I'm saying. Though, is a lot of games at the time were doing the same thing, like just not iterating, creating annual releases, not really improving things. I'm sure that people who played the Call of Duty games will tell you the same thing to some degree.
Right.
They just like to make a game and then make a game exactly the same, and then only maybe change like 2 or 3 things and then sell it to you again. It's like the sports problem, you know?
Yeah.
Sports games have that same problem too most of the time. So it's like, occasionally they like kind of overhaul things, right, when they have to, but
right.
I don't think that most of the sports games have had to overhaul anything in a long time. So it's like, let's be real here, the generational gap has gotten smaller and smaller and smaller over the years.
Yeah.
Like by a lot.
But I mean, Pokemon, it's just gonna be one of those things where it's not gonna completely change what it does ever, because I mean, obviously partly because of how successful it is, but I think just with the formula in general, I think just adding new Pokemon and new places to explore, new things to do with Pokemon just does enough for me. But like definitely they should be doing a lot more than they are now. Like they're definitely not doing as much as they could be now. But
I think it would be really cool to see from Pokemon. I agree that they probably won't do anything just because like it's Game Freak and Game Freak doesn't seem to like know.
I don't think it's their.
Like,
I don't think it's their fault entirely though.
It's not. Well, it's not even just that. It's like. Let me explain what I mean. I guess. Critical reception, I think, is something that they should take more into account, and I think that they don't.
They don't. Should. Yeah, they.
But if they did, then they would probably realize that Pokemon Legends Arceus was better received than Scarlet and Violet in general. So they should kind of like try to do that, right? Because that was better. It just was. The critical reception was like much better for Legends Arceus. Don't get me wrong, there was a lot of technical issues still, but people were able to overlook the technical issues with Legends Arceus a lot more, because at the end of the day, like the gameplay loop of Legends Arceus was really fun and very different, and like in like a very it's just like new and interesting, right?
Yeah. Did that do it?
And
I don't know if it did. I doubt it. I did it! I did it! Let's go! Let's go!
Alright. Now you gotta set your score.
No. Well, I can be immature and do this.
Lovely.
Ass!
I didn't know we were in the presence of James Rolfe.
Well, I know I will be soon, because he's gonna be at too many games.
I'm sure, yeah.
So I will be meeting him there, which is gonna be awesome.
James Rolfe is a celebrity in the minds of every crude edgy teenager from the 2000s.
He just makes good content. Alright, double header. Which is what. So did you see about all the stuff about like all the freaking smog and stuff from the wildfires and how bad New York was looking the past couple of days?
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that actually, because the other morning it was pretty bad here as well, even though the Metro Detroit area was not particularly great. It wasn't as orange, but you know,
right.
It was definitely like hazy. You know,
it's definitely hazy here too, but not as bad as that.
The air quality, just in general, has been pretty bad though. Like,
yeah.
I actually feel like inside the house is less stuffy than outside. Like I go outside and I'm like, ugh, it doesn't feel like I'm breathing fresh air when I'm outside, you know?
Oops.
I get clobbered by that guy.
By chicken. He had 2 chickens. In the original PS1 game, he has just 2 clubs. But I don't know why they changed it to chickens.
Yeah,
but, yeah, they cancel like the baseball games like in New York and close by there. And now they play like a doubleheader.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. It's good that they did that. I think that it's crappy that this is a thing to begin with, but nothing you can do about it.
It's a whole different. That's a whole different topic.
This is what happens when climate change occurs. You know.
Yep.
And obviously the world governments are not doing anything about climate change, so it'll just
suffering.
We'll just have to, you know, live with that, and eventually Earth will be uninhabitable, and it'll be all of the rich class's fault, and we can eat them.
And we have to be like Xenoblade X, stuck on a different planet. I don't know.
I wish.
No.
Interstellar travel is a figment of a human imagination. That'll never happen. It is too hard. Too difficult.
Let's see. So I think Crash 4 skips all the games that are crashy. Well, depending on how some people look at it, that might be a good or bad thing. But I know I kind of like a little bit of stuff after Wrath of Cortex and stuff. But other than that, it probably did the best thing. Also, thank you for following.
I don't know if I would call that bad. A lot of the
Indrigo.
games that came out after Crash 3 were not that great, so...
Yeah. Well, I liked Crunch's character, but like it doesn't really do a whole lot. But I like the idea of him. And then Twin Sandy was funny. Bro, Eminem is playing. What the hell? Anyway. I need to play Twin Sanity. I have that on PS2 and I can finally play it, but it's definitely one of the most unfinished games of all time.
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. Like a lot of games that were like a lot of Crash and Spyro games at the time are just like unfinished messes of games, and it's just like, yeah, you know.
Yeah, but like Crash, Twin Sanity especially. That is like the most unfinished game I've ever seen. Like there's so much concept art. Like there's like a whole game's worth of concept art in that. It is this, you know, pretty decent game overall. And it's good character writing. But definitely like, oh, oops.
You know what Crash game I played as a kid? Oh, you're dead.
Yeah. Oopsie.
Yeah. I played the, what was it? What's it called? The Crash game on Game Boy Advance, The Huge Adventure or whatever.
Yeah. Those
Pretty
are decent.
good, actually.
Yeah.
it was actually
I had that game too. I don't anymore.
The interesting
but
thing is that was made by Vicarious Visions, and I think this remake was also done by them, right?
it was, yes. You're right.
So it's pretty clear that they, like, you know, it's almost like they must really have had a thing for Crash.
They did, yeah.
Which is
So
good.
Traveler's Tales made Wrath of Cortex and Twin Sanity.
Yeah, those games, that game is pretty good. I don't know if you'll ever stream it, but Huge Adventure is like definitely one of the only Game Boy Advance like adaptations of things that I would say is worth playing. I played a lot of.
I used to own Huge Adventure, and I loved it. I didn't get very far in the game because it's pretty hard for a Game Boy Advance game.
Yeah, it definitely expect you to like understand the Crash Bandicoot gameplay loop already just to even play it.
Oh yeah, and by that point, by the point I had Huge Adventure. I already played Crash 2 and 3 religiously, so I knew I was getting into. I was just very bad at platforming. Like I didn't really beat Crash 2 or 3 by that time because they were both really hard. Let alone get all the gems and stuff.
I definitely spent a lot of time on the Game Boy Advance playing. The reason Game Boy Advance came up anyways because we were talking about Pokemon, and that's like what I associate most with, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah, me too.
But at the time, I did a lot of. I had those Spyro games on the Game Boy Advance. The isometric one.
I had Crash Purple and Spyro Orange, and those were bad.
Yeah, those are terrible. They're basically just bad Crash Bandicoot clones.
Yeah.
Both of them. They're just like Crash Bandicoot if it weren't fun.
Like Crash Purple is like slightly better than Spyro Orange, but not by a lot.
Yeah, they're just not good. I'm talking about the Spyro games that were like
the isometric over the head ones.
The isometric ones. Yeah, those ones were like, I don't know how to describe it. They're like kind of decent actually. Like as far as weird isometric games go, like I would rather take that over like the Tony Hawk like adaptations that were isometric. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's definitely a thing. I liked the second one most, the Season of Flame.
Yeah, I heard that one's better than the first one.
Yeah, definitely. Season of Ice is like okay, but like it's pretty boring in comparison. It's like less stuff to do.
Yeah. Now we got Entropy, which I never got his. I think a lot of people didn't get all the tons of these names as kids, but now you do. This is a pretty fun boss fight, but it does end pretty quickly. Not very hard.
What are some other weird Game Boy Advance games you played when you were a kid?
I had a Garfield game for the Game Boy Advance.
Really?
Yeah.
What was that like?
It's a side scroller with very bad sprite animation and very slow, and not very fun.
Yeah, I had a few games kind of like that. I had a Wild Thornberries game.
Oh my god.
Chimp Chase, I think it was, if I recall correctly. Pretty generic. There were a lot of like really bad generic Game Boy Advance games.
There was a Mr. Bean game for PS2. The hell?
That sounds pretty bad. I don't even. This is just like a platforming quiz, basically.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I said, this boss fight is not that hard. You do have to pay attention somewhat to the pattern of his attacks, but other than that, it's not too bad. Yeah.
What else
And
did I
he's
play
dead.
when I was a kid? I had, later on I had this Danny Phantom game. I might have mentioned this before, but it's this like side-scrolling like shoot-'em-up game.
Yeah.
Actually pretty good. It was actually like really like quite decent for what it was.
I had the Nicktoons Unite game for the Game Boy Advance and GameCube.
I liked the GameCube version a little bit, but it's like good for one playthrough, and then you're like, oh god, I can never touch this again. It's so boring. God,
Yeah, that's me. That's me too.
It's like you play through it once, and you're like, oh, well, that was a video game, and then you go through it, and you're like, God, this is miserable.
Crash, Coco, you
So.
must realize that this time twister machine is very delicate. Without Dr. Entropy's constant care and
I'll wait for the cutscene.
Who knows what it will do?
Yeah, so we basically defeated the guy who runs this whole time travel machine, and now it's implied that it's going out of control, even though it's not really shown that until the end of the game. Alright, let's go back to a few areas here. Actually, I'm going to save real quick too, because I have 50%, even though there's 108%, so we're technically halfway there, but not really. So I'm going to go back and get some gems I could not get before, like in Tomb Time.
Cool, more shooting the shit while you just retread the same ground.
Yeah, but I do like going to new areas with the gems. That's pretty fun, but I've not gotten all the boxes in this one because of that. And I do like the aesthetic and music of these levels.
Very neat. What else is there that I played on the Game Boy Advance? There was so many weird games.
I played Sonic Advance 3 a lot. That was the only one I had.
I had all three. I had all three of them and Battle. Battle was like really good.
I own Battle now, but I did not grow up with it.
Yeah, Battle is just unironically really good. Like you just have to like learn it, but once you do, it's like so good.
Well, it definitely needs
it's definitely like how Sonic Riders is. It's got like a really like steep learning curve. Once you like really learn it and get into it, you're like, wow, this is awesome.
Yeah.
But like to anyone,
It needs
else,
like
it's oh, okay.
There's so many concepts Sonic games could revisit, and that's one of them that they should revisit, but make it a whole lot better than it is.
Sonic Battle is like so unique. I don't even know how they could revisit it without like just like doing a remake, kind of.
Well, they'd
Like-
have to do like a different camera angle and a new way to probably.
It would be cool if it had
Get
like
points or
full
something.
360 degrees
Yeah.
rotation. It'd be pretty good. But aside from that, I feel like the sort of semi-top-down arena thing is pretty cool, actually. I
Yeah.
feel like they could make the levels a little bit more complex and it would be fine, but it still needs to, there's a few things that need to stay the same, or for the DNA of Sonic Battle to like be maintained, and I think it needs to have very simple controls still, so you need to still have the, like, every player between matches gets to change specific moves. They should probably drop the whole, like, easily exploited thing where you can, like, you're auto-guarding against the thing that you have, the move you don't have, basically.
Oh yeah.
They should probably do something about that. Or if they're gonna, well, they could keep that mechanic, but they need to drop it recharging your your instant KO gauge, or at the very least, like maybe what they could do is they could keep that too. And what they should do instead is instead of it being an instant KO gauge, it'd be like a super move.
Yeah.
So you have to like there's like skill involved with it or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of like ways they could really improve the fighting.
No, I mean there's tons of ways they could do it. Oh god, there's a lot of lag there for a second.
They could probably do with what do you think? I guess like I said, more characters and stuff like that. The whole Emerald thing was really cool.
Yeah.
Like where you could like create a custom character, that was really awesome. They should probably
could do that
if possible.
They could do that with the Sonic Forces avatar.
That, you know, that wouldn't be a terrible use of that gameplay design philosophy.
Because I don't think they'd bring Emerald back. Well, I mean, this Gemerald's a thing now, especially in the comics. And he was in Sonic Advance 3, and now he's owned by Cream. So he still kicks ass every once in a while. So
yeah, it'd be neat to see him again in a game. It would be cool if they acknowledged Battle at all, though. I feel like Battle is like one of those games. Like, I think if they were gonna do Battle, what they should do is they should partner with Nintendo to put it on NSO.
Yeah.
I think that'd be pretty good. You have to go push the button again.
Yeah, I think I do. Hang on. Nope. 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 Oh my god. Oh, come on! It's bullshit! He hit me with this shit from that far away. Anyway,
I would love to see that for a couple of reasons. One is that means Sonic Battle online multiplayer, and that would be sick. Don't think that'll happen, but it'd be pretty cool. I would love to see it. Unless they just do like a Sonic block on for all the Sonic games for NSO, that'd be pretty cool.
You know what? That reminds me, because it might switch topics, but what do you think about Sonic Superstars that was just announced today?
Yeah, I saw it. It looks fine, I guess. It's just like it looks like Sonic Advance 2, so to speak, if that makes sense.
What do you mean?
When I say 2, I don't mean literally the Sonic Advance 2 that we got. I mean it looks like it plays like Sonic Advance 1, you know?
Yeah. But I'm intrigued. Well, I mean,
it's like it's a sequel to Sonic Advance, but not the one that we got. It's like a different Sonic Advance 2, like an alternate reality Sonic Advance 2.
But it does. I'm intrigued by it. I think it could be really good.
Sonic Advance is good. So I mean, that's like a good. For me, that's like a mark of positive.
Well, I feel like this is what the sequel to Mania is going to be.
I don't know if I'd call this a sequel to Mania. I would just call this something else. I don't know what to call it. Superstars is... I feel like it's just like... I don't want to take it any more seriously than I would a potential
Sonic Origins.
Sonic 5. Yeah. Like, it just feels like... It feels like they're trying to... It feels like a weird, like, in-between of what Sonic Mania is, which is, like, everything.
Yeah.
And then, you know... Sonic 4, which is like basically like in an idealized, if it were like perfectly executed in like the ideal way and had like good level design and good physics, it would have been fine. The problem was that it wasn't, so it was bad. So I was like, okay, well, this is like disappointing. But that was also like a budget 2D title. This is like a full $60 release, so I mean, I don't know, maybe they're gonna put more effort into it. I hope so. Like I said, the level design so far reminds me of Sonic Advance the most, so.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping it's the Mania team working on it, but I don't know who exactly is developing this game.
I have no idea. So I guess what I'm saying is I'm like cautiously optimistic, but
yeah. For a second, I thought it was going to be like, you know how people were talking about like the Sonic 2 HD project and stuff, because it kind of looked like that at first, but yeah, it turned into something completely different.
It looks like it just looks fine. I'm cautiously optimistic. I didn't play for. This is probably gonna rustle some jimmies if all my friends knew about this, but I still really haven't touched Frontiers like at all.
Yeah.
I just did. This is like, I mean, part of it's that it didn't run very well on my computer, but like, the other part of it is like I could deal with like the crippling like playability issues because it still ran at above 30 frames per second. I could just cap it or something, right?
Yeah.
My issue is I just didn't think it was that interesting. It just seemed like
it's good. There's definitely a lot more potential in it. It's a good start to what they could do with Sonic. And it's definitely not. It's not as bad as Forces, so I'll take anything.
It just seemed like passable, and I feel like passable just isn't good enough for something that should have a higher pedigree than passable. You know, Sonic is a series like one of the biggest names in video games, and he's like perpetually relevant forever, only because like that's like what he's designed to be. He's designed to be contemporarily relevant forever.
Oh.
Like they do this, but then they do that's rough, buddy.
I didn't mean to do that.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's just. I would like to see them just be more creative, I guess.
Well, you just need to get something solid and stick with it and flesh it out.
I would agree, but I feel like that's just never what Sonic has done, ever.
No, you're right about that. But at this point, I mean, there's really what else could? It's more of a better guarantee than well, not guarantee, but just kind of like a better notion, I guess. Here we go. Oh shit.
You missed a crate.
I missed 2.
Oh.
I don't know.
Splat.
Where did I miss the 2? Oh, that's probably those 2? Yeah. There we go.
I think as a general rule of thumb, no, I feel like the Sonic team, the people that make the Sonic games, are so like flexible. Part of the reason games never really stay the same, for the record, there's a couple of things. Part of it is that a lot of times when they get good talent, that talent leaves, and the reason why is that they probably just aren't getting paid that well.
Yeah.
Like, the Sonic team has a tough time keeping talent. A lot of the people who worked on like the last good Sonic game, Sonic Unleashed, like before the games that came after, a lot of those people left the team from Sonic Unleashed, and they ended up working at Nintendo on Breath of the Wild. So it's like,
oh, that's funny. That's funny as hell.
Yeah, they keep a lot. They lose a lot of people.
The only people they keep around is their music staff, which is a good thing in the end, you know. But
right. And I'm not really sure if that's just happenstance, like they happen to get paid enough to stay with them, or what. But like,
I think usually they like doing it too, but I don't know. There could be more to it than that.
We're contract based, whereas people who are programming are like, no, we work for Sega. We're at Sega. We're working for Sega. Whereas the people who are like, yeah, you know, do music.
I think the music people get paid by Sega.
I think that, well, they do, but what I mean is I feel like Sega probably contracts them. You know what I mean? It's like,
okay.
Project basis. Which is why we see a lot of Sonic games that are like, oh, well, sometimes Jun Sunaway is involved, sometimes Tomoya Otani is involved, sometimes...
Otani's been involved for like the quite a few last games, so...
I feel like Otani is more like someone they keep on staff, but I don't know about Sunaway at this point. I feel like sometimes Crush 40 and Sunaway are not, like, it's not even possibly a thought, it's not even a thought they have, it seems like.
Yeah.
So it's like, a shame, but...
Well, I'll be seeing Johnny Gioeli at Too Many Games. I don't think Jude's coming with him, but it'll still be good though. The Red Gem platform should be up ahead. There we go. Yeah, there's no boxes on this path, so they have steel crates for checkpoints, which is good. So we're just running away from the Triceratops, which I made the freaking like ASDF movie joke of I am a Stegosaurus, and then it was earlier this stream, and then it's like, oh yeah, it really is a Stegosaurus. It's like, no, it's not, you fucking dumbass. One thing that really catches me off guard here is like the lava pits, because sometimes you won't see them coming up in front of you right away. That's the one bad part about Crash Bandicoot is just the backtracking, and then not being able to see what's in front of you until it's too late.
Yeah, I feel like that's one thing they probably all they really need to do to fix this problem is increase the FOV a little bit during these sequences.
Right.
I mean, so you can see below you a little bit more, and that'll help. But I mean, they just wanted it to be like, you know, they wanted it to operate like this. So
We got the gem. Oh my god, also forgot to say, on my first run of the Boneyard here, I got all the boxes, and then I missed the gem, and then I had to exit the level, and I was like, no. No, oh god, I'll have to clip that later, but it was so funny.
I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be back in a sec.
Okay. How many relics do I have? 12. Okay. Sphinxinator. Need a blue gem. Did I get this? Oh man! Oh, I wanted to see if I got that achievement. Where? There we go. I got the achievement.
Good job. On that note with Sega with Sonic Superstars, I think that's a really dumb name for a game.
I was gonna say I'm not a fan of the name, but whatever, you know.
Also, one other thing that makes it like a Sonic Advance sequel to me is that you get to play as Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy.
Oh right, right.
That's another thing. And it has similar level gimmicks to Sonic Advance and a number of other weird things.
Maybe that could be the inspiration. So who knows?
It might be this. It might just be what they're going for, and I mean, it is like the appropriate time to try to sell things to the people who grew up playing Sonic Advance. So I guess it makes sense, but
yeah.
At the same time, it's also appropriate for them to be targeting the people who played fucking Sonic Adventure, and they haven't been doing that. So
no. So that achievement I got was I had to get the death animation from the mummy by hitting the coffin first, and then having the mummy grab me like a freaking Gibdo. Yeah, there's like a couple of achievements.
Oh, go on.
There's a couple of achievements in this game for getting certain death animations because it's funny.
Well, they put them in there, and they figured that most people aren't going to die to that, but they had to do the animation anyway, so they're like, well, let's make sure that people look at him.
Right. What were you gonna say?
For the record, when I say that it looks like a Sonic Advance sequel, that's not me like downplaying anything.
You just noticed a lot of similarities with the games.
Yeah, it's definitely it's got similarities, but I'd also like to point out that Sonic Advance is actually like genuinely really good.
Yeah,
the
it's
only
a good game.
problem there's a few problems with it, but most of the problems are not gameplay mechanic. It's like bad level design usually with Sonic Advance.
I don't like I can't really get with the depth of field with the special stages. Those are kind of hard.
Yeah, well, that's like one problem, but that's like, you know, I'm sure that they figured that's not going to be a real problem in a 3D game, for example.
Yeah.
So, but I think the Sonic Advance games in general like really nailed a lot of the things that people later on would complain about, like, oh, Sonic 4 has really bad physics, right?
Right.
Sonic
Yeah.
Advance like figured it out. It was just like fine. It played like Sonic. It reminded me of Sonic 2, really, like in terms of like the rolling physics and stuff. It was like close enough. You know?
Yeah, it was good.
Whereas what's really weird is that the same team that made Sonic Advance also made Sonic Rush, which didn't have as good of rolling physics for some reason, but it's mainly because they didn't really want you to roll anywhere. They kind of just, the rolling was just there as like a holdover from the classics, right?
Yeah.
It was more just like, hey, Sonic can do this, but like you're probably going to want to boost everywhere in this game.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay. And for the record, I think the Rush games are really good too. But
Yeah, they're good.
frankly, I would go further than that. I would actually say that the Rush games are some of the best Sonic games in the series. Actually, like, really good. Like, very tightly designed, good level design most of the time. There's like a couple of like sore points, but like for the most part, very solid games.
The level design's still an issue, but it's not as bad.
Oh, like I think that the worst level in between the two of the two Sonic Rush games, because I don't count Sonic Colors as a Rush game. But wow, that was a way to die.
Well, I had a mask. I had a mask.
Oh, nice. Between the two of them, I would say.
I think Altitude Limit's pretty hard.
Yeah, Altitude Limit's probably the worst level, most likely. There's a couple of rough spots in a Pirates Pirates Fortress or whatever in Rush Adventure, but like really realistically, those games are good. Like they're just really good, especially Rush Adventure. Rush Adventure is like fantastic. That game is like, man, I wish there was a way they could re-release it, but they really can't because it's just like
they'd have to completely remake it to do that.
Yeah, they'd have to like redo a lot of stuff with it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think there's anything that they couldn't do with like a controller, except for maybe like the Osu style train minigame thing.
Need to invert controls. There we go. All right, Crash, time to go to war. You ever seen like the freaking like freaking time travel plot elements used, and then they go to a previous world war or something like that? Isn't that kind of fucked up?
I don't know. I just feel like maybe it's a little. I don't know. Maybe it's a little tasteless, but I guess who cares?
I mean, it's not like outright showing any kind of like imagery or any particular battle or anything like that. It's just like generic wartime,
space or like a midair dogfighting. I mean, I don't know, whatever.
Right. Like, where's the freaking Red Baron?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm optimistic, cautiously about the Sonic thing. I hope that it like turns out good. But
me too.
If anything, me comparing it to Sonic Advance is a nod to its quality, but it's not like me saying it's like Sonic 3 or anything. It's just like it looks like it'll be all right. I don't know if it's gonna. I'm not gonna buy it at launch. There's no way. I might like my friend who I do the Steam library sharing with. I'll probably leech it from his library to play it. I might at least. I don't know. It might not run well because it seems like Sega doesn't know how to make good games anymore that run on anything. So Frontiers ran like hot garbage on my computer for no reason too.
Well,
like,
what do you have a 10 something?
No, it ran perfectly until I would hit a Denuvo check. And
the Denuvo, yeah. Well, let's just
the Denuvo check would just.
Let's just Denuvo. I heard.
Yeah.
I heard Street Fighter 6 has Denuvo too, or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they keep running with the Denuvo shit. It's just gonna, when that company inevitably cooks itself to death by being terrible, all that's gonna mean is that all these games are gonna either A, have to get updated to be fixed, or in more likelihood, they'll just stop working. The games will just stop working is all that will happen.
Alright, so this time trial is kind of specific. Because you kind of have to pick and choose which ones you need to take out first. So I'm gonna... I think it's this way. I'm not 100% sure. I have to shoot him down as soon as humanly possible.
What's your Diamonds in the Sky multiplayer Game Boy Advance game for NSO?
I don't know, because I never really played a whole lot of multiplayer Game Boy Advance games. Besides Pokemon, even though I never really connected with anybody with Pokemon.
Now's your chance.
Right.
What's your
Well,
what do you what did
I
you
mean,
really want?
Kirby, obviously, but we know that's coming.
Right. I would like to see the Four Swords Adventures.
Oh, well, that's GameCube, but
or not GameCube. For just the Four Swords.
I feel like Four Swords Adventure is more interesting than the regular Four Swords, but that also would have to come with the Game Boy Advance version of A Link to the Past.
Well, I'm pretty sure that that's like a given already. I think that we're gonna get that. I don't know if it's
I don't know.
but it seems like an obvious one. Like why wouldn't they put that on there?
Yeah. Although I hate that version mostly because they have the Ocarina of Time Link sound clips in it, and it gets really annoying.
Yeah, it is a little annoying. Ooh, new Xenoblade icons on NFO.
Yeah, it's Thursday. I will do that after this stream. I'll probably hang around, maybe play Tears of the Kingdom for a little bit.
Xenoblade 2. If they gave me a good Nia, I will. Probably
Please, Nia. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they'll have her default icon from that game.
Yeah, they do. Xenoblade 2 icon. All right, I'll tell you. I'll tell you which one we got. It's just the Xenoblade 2 art. All right.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Rex, we got Pyra, we got Mithra, we've got Nia, we've got Dromar, we've got Tora, we've got
everybody pretty much.
We got all 3 poppies, all 3 of them.
Wow. Even Cutie Pie.
Yeah, we got Morag, we got Bridget.
Zeke and Pandoria.
1 second, it's like started loading. Okay, there it goes.
I'm sure Zeke and Pandoria are there.
Zeke, Pandoria, we got Vandom.
Vandom's there too, great.
Yeah, we got Rock.
Oh, Rock's there too?
Yeah, we've got Jin, we've got Mallow.
Oh shit!
Akos, we've got Pandoria. We've got
you said Pandoria already.
Or not Pandora, we've got sorry, that brain farted. Let's see here. We actually have 2 Jins. That's weird.
Why is there 2 Jins?
We got Jin with the mask and Jin without the mask. And it's like the same art, but like with and without mask, you know?
Yeah. Okay, I think I need to reroute this somehow, because I'm not getting better times. Do we get any of the Torna characters?
Yeah, we've got... Let's see here. They need to do more blades. I wonder if that'll be in the next wave, though. It'll just be Xenoblade 2 blades. It'll probably be more blades, to be honest with you. I don't know how that will work, because some of them are like right for their ship stuff, but they probably don't actually care, so.
Yeah. I mean, they got freaking the Nomura art, so.
Let me see here. We got Petroka, Mikhail. We've actually got Numa.
Numa,
And we've got Blade Nia.
Yeah, great. That's even better.
So, that's pretty sick. We've got Laura. We've got Adam. And we've got,
everybody's here.
Hugo.
Everyone is here.
Yeah, all the major characters are here. I think that next week I would love to see them do a whole bunch of blades. Okay, well, I'm gonna spend all of my coins on these real quick.
Yeah.
It's actually not that many, but, you know, I'm down. Damn. That's like that's a hell of a it's the Xenoblade 2 icons we never got. We finally got them.
I know. 6 years later.
Took them long enough. About time.
Okay.
And what's even cooler is they're all like mixed in with the rest of the Xenoblade characters. So it's like you could probably there's no new backgrounds or anything, but maybe they'll do backgrounds in like in the next one or something.
Yeah.
I'd like to see more Blades because I mean if they did like I would like to see Praxis and Theory, stuff like that.
Yeah. Come on. There we go, 30 seconds. That's 3 seconds better than my best.
DM someone. I need to DM someone about Shellhead.
Go. Got it. Shellhead. Wait, who's Shellhead?
You know who Shellhead is.
I know. I'm just quoting Zeke himself.
I am here. I'm gonna announce what I'm typing to him. I am here to inform you that the Xenoblade 2 icons are now available. And
Post that in the post that in the Discord and mine.
He's like, wow, okay. I gotta send him a screenshot.
So we have Tell No Tales, Future Frenzy, and Tomb Waiter. I'm gonna do Tomb Waiter first to get the blue gem. Go back to Sphinxinator and then do Future Frenzy. And then we'll wrap things up. Also, I like how they had the Tomb Waiter right around the time Tomb Raider was pretty popular. This is probably the most.
What's your favorite non-main character blade from Xenoblade 2? I forget if you ever.
Does Rock count as a main character blade? Because the game certainly doesn't seem like he does.
He counts, yeah.
Yeah, I know he does. Trying to think. I like Wolfric. He hits really hard.
Wolfric is decent.
Harold's really good. It's really hard because I have to go back and look at everybody. Honestly, I think Boreas is one of the best healers that I like to use.
Well, when I say favorite, I mean just like favorite in terms of character.
In terms of character. Oh shit. I don't know.
I have like a few. But like, I guess if I had to pick like just one, I would probably pick Crossette just because I really like her character design. Like
Crossette, yeah, Crossette's really good. I mean, she's pretty popular.
Yeah. But like, if I couldn't pick Crossette, because she's like a DLC blade, she's supposed to be like really good and special. I guess I would probably go with. I'm a really big fan of Azami. I think that she's really good. She got like, a really good design.
Although I don't like her like playstyle of like you have to be at low health because like it's bad.
Florin is pretty cool. I'm a fan of like the whole like girlish boy aesthetic. So it's like
she's cool. Very non-gender. Ah, shit. Oh well, I still get it. Okay, I just won't get that life. So there's a death platform in this level that the blue gem is waiting at the end of. So I gotta make sure I don't die. And the dying doesn't count if you die in a bonus level. So.
I guess Cassandra is pretty good character design.
Hey, Frodo, don't die. Alright, thanks, Boss Pawn. That's my friend, Boss Pawn. He's shown up before. I will not die because if I die, I have to reset and try to get the blue gem again.
Yeah, so if we get another wave, I'm hoping it'll be like all of the rest of the Xenoblade 2 characters.
Yeah, because we got everybody from Xenoblade 3 and...
This is like a big wave of icons, so yeah. I mean, I feel like if they're gonna do more, they may as well just like go all the way on it. Just do all of them.
What if they do Xenoblade X?
They're not gonna do X.
I know they're not, but some people really want it, and I would like it too.
We will probably get, if we're going to get any X characters, we'll probably get Alma just because she was in Xenoblade 2.
Yeah, she has the art for it.
Right. So I feel like if we're going to get all the blades in the next wave, that'll be what it is. Because like they could totally fit. If the next wave is roughly the same size as this one, that's all of the blades right there.
Yeah.
So I mean, I could totally see them doing that. Yeah.
Oh god. Jeez. I'm just gonna push in that nitro. Yeah, so I like this level's gimmick, but it's probably this level is really hard to do the time trial speedrun for because you have the water constantly raising and lowering at certain intervals, so you got to get a really good pattern.
Man, the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 section. Now that I have all of the stuff, I have 155 total now.
Yeah, I have every single thing so far, and I'm gonna get the rest here in a minute.
Yeah, so in total I have 155. So if you have anything, if you have more than that, let me know. It means I missed something, but I don't think I did.
There we got the blue gem, and whee! Because I want to get all the boxes.
Because we got the thing is with Xenoblade Chronicles. Well, I don't know. I guess we could get the X stuff. I don't know if they're gonna do that, but I guess it's possible.
Yeah.
I would really prefer them just do more blades from Xenoblade 2 because everybody has their like favorite blade from Xenoblade 2, you know?
Right.
And I feel like that would just make sense.
Oh well, actually, I saw we're supposed to get N and M next time, aren't we? Or did we already get them? I don't think we got N and M yet, did we?
Let me look. I'll just scroll through all these things.
Maybe I'm mistaken.
And Neo, and we got I don't see N or M.
Then we'll probably getting them next.
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. I can't believe we finally got Xenoblade 2 stuff.
I know. I like how the Xenoblade Chronicles 1 wave had the original art and the definitive edition art. Bam. There we go.
How to get people on your Switch friends list who haven't played Xenoblade 2.
Yeah.
Set yourself to Blade Nia.
Spoilers.
If you haven't played Xenoblade 2 yet, it's your fault. That's what I think.
Yeah. It's your fault for not giving the game a chance, you jerks.
I mean, that is realistically, that is pretty common sentiment, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I just love Xenoblade 2.
Me too. I will get back to streaming it. It's been since last year since I had it on stream because I wanted to take a break from it because I just did the entirety of Xenoblade 1 and like most of Xenoblade 2 here too. But I wanted to do like the New Game Plus stuff, but like I didn't want to like play the game all over again and do all the side quests again.
I can't believe they made me change from Miyabi to somebody else. That's pretty impressive. They did a good job. This is a good wave. I switched from Miyabi to Blade Nia. I can't not do my favorite Xenoblade 2 waifu. Who doesn't love Blade Nia? Blade Nia is just like... I mean, Nia in general. Just Nia.
Wasn't Hiro, Nia, and Melia part of the first wave? Or were they... they might be they might be in the last one.
I don't know if they were in there.
Because they have different artwork.
Let me look. I know that there was like in the first wave of stuff that came out initially when Xenoblade 3 came out. We had Queen. We had Queen.
Yeah, they have the Queen version, but they have the masks on.
Right. I don't know. I don't think we ever got them unmasked. No, it doesn't look like it.
So they're probably coming with them N and M.
That might be like I'm hoping they'll do a wave 4 for all the Xenoblade 2 characters, like more of them.
Yeah.
If they could get away with it at least, and if they can't, well, that's a shame. But I hope that we get more Xenoblade 2 blades just in general because it'd be cool.
shit. It's all oil floors. Ah! Jeez. Ice physics in this game are so heavy. God, it takes forever just to stop.
It's cool that they're doing more Xenoblade 3 stuff. And by Xenoblade 3, I mean Xenoblade icons, just in general.
Right.
About time. People have been clamoring for Xenoblade icons on the Switch forever.
I know.
It's like it's like such a dumb, small thing, but like it makes people happy. So it's,
Yeah.
you know, I'm good with it. I'm good with that, you know?
Alright, we're going to the future! We're going to 2015. Because that was the future. They lied about the future.
I think it's really weird how we didn't get more Tears of the Kingdom stuff.
Yeah, we'll probably get it at some point. Probably a little after the game has been out. It's only been a month.
Maybe. Well, I mean, we already kind of know that there's going to be a couple more amiibo.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get a Ganondorf amiibo.
I'm pretty sure that it's confirmed that we're going to get a Ganondorf, and then I think it's also confirmed we're probably going to get another Zelda.
Yeah.
Either that or it'll be like Rauru or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess it's possible they'll do something like that, but I don't know. Probably not. Yeah, that was another 200 something coins down the drain.
Oh, I have plenty of them saved up, so I don't have anything to lose really.
I have to download that stupid NBA 2K thing to get the 100 coins from it. Kind of a waste of time and storage space, but I'll download it once and then delete it.
I definitely prefer the music in the future levels in the original PS1. I did forget to mention to you, I don't, you probably were here at the beginning of the stream though, I modded in the original music from the PS1 games, but most of them have updated sound mixing from the original composer putting the pre-console mixes of the music on his SoundCloud. So that's what people have put in the game now. So it's what you're hearing is actually what happens before the files are compressed and put inside the PS1 disc. So I love the music, so it's cool.
Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna download this. This is not worth getting 100 coins for.
No.
This is like, it's like a 48 gigabyte Switch game. I'm not gonna download a 48 gigabyte game for a trial. Sorry, ain't worth that. 100 coins is 100 coins, but there's not enough space on my Switch for that, and I am not gonna download that for. I'm just not gonna do that. It's like ridiculous.
Oh, by the way, I can't get the box shim on this level because you have to come in through a different entrance to the level to get them all. So I don't even know why I'm doing this. I have to get the crystal, but I just I don't have to break all the boxes. Bless you. I'm just getting more extra lives, I guess that's part of the benefit. I'm already at 80. Crystal. Oh. Yeah, I'm still missing a ton of boxes, but that's because I just can't get them yet. All right. So I think I'm gonna save there. And I think that's going to be the end of this stream. We're more than halfway done. So theoretically, depending on how well the relic runs go next time, we could get this done next time. So I may stream more of this tomorrow or Pikmin 2. It just depends. So we'll figure that out. We will figure that out. Anyway, thank you, Cheat Freak, for coming in, as you do.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime.
Yep. So thank you to Mr. Arts Fruity Made, Sakura Art, Malamithra, and Tayaki Chow for their art contributions and layout contributions and all that jazz. Let us raid somebody if that is a possibility. Blue Hunter's playing Xenoblade 1, so we can raid him.
Cool. One shot stream, huh?
You should just play the whole game, man. You're gonna be wanting to play the whole game when you start it.
Xenoblade Chronicles is so good. I love that game.
Yeah, I
was literally just talking about it.
Yep, I did the whole playthrough on my stream about this time last year. I think I finished it around this time last year.
Yeah, we should get back to your Xenoblade 2 playthrough at some point.
I want to get back to it too. There's a lot of stuff going on, and I honestly feel like
maybe
I might not even
maybe after we're back from too many games sometime.
Yeah, I will be going on vacation again on around the end of July, but hopefully that shouldn't be too long. So,
all right.
We will see you all next time. So take care.